Alright, welcome to the farming run. We'll start by gathering the wood for the spirit wood planks. I'll be traveling down the coast like usual. I have 22 of the residue, not residue, 22 mithrilium, and I need 24 to get through the ascended, which I can't start the collection yet because I need the spirit wood planks, which I have one of right now. I'm getting the second one. I'm looking into maybe getting a couple off the auction house, but I don't have the gold right now to start the collection for level 3. Right now I'm on level 2 finishing up. I just need 14 Eldrimore steel and 5 spirit wood to move on to the collection, but then I need 1 spirit wood in the collection. So I'll be traveling around Gandaran fields getting iron. I have at least 5 people set up to run around it and to get the required metal, because I need metal from Gandaran fields, and I need the wood from like Mount Maelstrom, because they give you a lot of wood. Well, they give you about a normal amount of wood, but you need the iron for 2 different things, so the iron gets stifled a lot. But I did go and get enough for to finish off the axe blades, because I only need 3 more for the art of axe forging. I only need 3 more Eldrimore steel axe blades. Then I'm going to need the 5 spirit wood for the weighted haft, and the 5 Eldrimore steel for the honed axe blade. But for those 2, I'll have to do it, and since it is still going to be another 3 days before I can at least finish this collection. If I don't find wood, because I mean there's the 20 gold, which right now I have 3. I'll be trying to get fractals, but I don't have that high a fractal level, so I can maybe get a couple gold in the day. I'm carrying around the Tigress. I was working on the Truca and Trimpelot, and I did actually get through their tier 4, but then I decided that I wanted the Druid, so I started on Nevermore and Astralaria. And Nevermore, I had recorded the volume 4, but I didn't quite understand Adobe, so I ended up deleting the files by accident. So And I enjoyed it. I wish I could show it. But I mean, I'll be showing Astralaria. I just couldn't. I wanted to live stream it, but it didn't seem like live streaming was possible until later. So I'm also I'm working on the line of Verderock, but I won't be getting the legendary version. I'll just be getting up to the Call of the Void. But as I wasn't really doing a guide when I was doing Nevermore. I was more just trying to show the journey. Because I was doing it anyway, so I at least wanted to show it. And I have a memento for later. Because that's one of the things is I was doing Chuka and Chump a lot. And I wish I could see it again, because I enjoyed it. Like raising the tigers up. So raising the raven. I wish it had more animations. It kind of seemed like stuff just happened. Like you just get the item in your inventory, like there wouldn't be like an animation. Which it didn't seem like it would be that hard to do. Like, you know, even just like the ending of the collection, you know, just a little touch kind of felt like we were down a long way. But, like when you're fusing the ravens together, you know, if you at least see them like at the same time and somehow they become together, like it doesn't have to be like some flashy thing. But it's like it just happens and it's like now it's just in your inventory. I don't have my headphones on, so I don't actually know if the sound is on. Yeah, it's a little bit. Yeah, I usually have this guy as a herald with a sword and shield. Yeah. One of the things is they have a lot of terrain that you can just get trapped in just by walking out at the wrong angle. It's like having somebody that can fear you just increases the chance. I'm not saying get rid of it, I was just saying, I mean, it's like getting stuck in the terrain happens like a lot. It's like, yeah, I was hoping the Mesmer might toss me a portal. No, I don't think they're coming back. I've been trying to at least save some of my gold. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I've looked into the collection for the next, for Astralaria 2 and 3, and it's, there are some things that I'm curious how long it'll take me. Because I'm wondering about the drop chance of the meteoriting ore. Yeah. I feel like having like the 20 gold as a prerequisite for the because you need to buy something from a vendor. It's the 500 beryllium and then 20 gold. Seems like they could have more balanced it. Which it seems like getting Astralaria has been more of the difficult, because it seems like there's just a lot of time gating on it. Because in the first one you had to like stay at a vendor for like 10 days. And it's like I was like, yeah, I didn't like I literally had a character sitting in that cave like and logging on every day for 10 days, like nearly 2 weeks, and that's just you're sitting there and it wasn't even always open, so like you couldn't have the character leave and just come back later because it might not be open. I'll talk some more about the Raven, and raising the Raven. Because there are a few problems that I found with it. Like, I mean, there are minor problems. Like, with the Raven egg, like, you have to pick it up from like, there's a quest for it, and then like you have to go farm for one more. So unless you knew, because I was thinking I didn't even know if I needed the egg itself or if it kind of would just count, and so I had to like bring another character in because I had the other guy go off and check in the South Sun for the mineral water, and I couldn't get it, so I just had another guy go and grab the egg. It did drop fairly quickly, so there's not that problem. Getting a group together for the underground facility took a long time. Like, I was just checking back like every once in a while, well, maybe like several times an hour, and it just never was up. So I made a group, and I was probably just standing there. Because actually whenever I got in, it actually got a group together fairly quickly. Yeah, it was a nice group. We got through for it. Well, the end boss kind of was giving us problems. Yeah, I've enjoyed a lot of the collection. Maybe one day, because I thought maybe getting it for one of my friends, the Raven collection. But I mean, only if they want it. Because I think they should go for a legendary, and they haven't shown much interest. But I don't have many friends that play this game. That's why I try to find people to help. But as you can see, I never have that much gold. But I'll be trying to do I'll be looking into like gold making methods and I'll show comparisons. Although, I mean, it may be the last thing I do, just because getting the rune stones is what I need the gold for. But I'll be working on getting the amalgamated gemstones. See how far that takes me. I was getting like one of the things I was worried about was how fast I would be getting the crystalline ore. But I was getting about 70 per run. So it seems like it shouldn't take me too long. But I only have like 70 more machetes, so I might be able to get maybe 80. So that'll bring me up to needing about another 100. But I do have a couple of people that haven't gotten through Heart of Thorns, so I can get maybe like 75 off of those, but one of the guys isn't even 80, so we'll see how it works out. Yeah, I'm hoping to get more of a regular time, because there's a couple things that I want to get through. I at least want to try to get my druid into raids, but that would be quite a while away. And none of my people are really geared for anything, so this guy mainly has like toughness gear on. But yeah, I mean, I'll be going through World vs. World. I don't know about PvP. Like, I might try it a little bit, but there's such a high requirement, well, for the items that I'm making, that I hear that it's probably, I mean, they do seem fairly cheap, so maybe they're easy to get. Yeah, I used to have people just sitting around here doing this. And it got pretty well. I mean, I just had them sit around. I had somebody going out doing other stuff. So I had somebody grabbing globs of ectoplasm. I'm hoping to also work on the sky scale, because that's probably something that I'll be kind of filling in between getting parts of the legendary, is trying to go for the sky scale. I'm needing the grow lamp, so it'll be a while. And then, so right now I'm trying to get 5 charged, and then there's an achievement that'll give me another 5. So if I can't get that, then I'll just line another 5 crystals up. Just have the person stand there and go through them. But I also don't have the jewel crafter, or really the recipe for the grow lamp yet, so it might just be better just to buy it. But I'll try to make it and check the requirements, because whenever I get this done, I might try to work on the jewel crafting, and if I have to go to gold, it's not that much gold. But I mean, I think it is like the same amount to make it as it is to like to get a 400 jewel crafter up, as it is to actually just buy the thing. which I heard it might be a little cheaper to get the dual crafter up, but it's only by a couple gold, I think. Which, I mean, a couple gold is still quite a bit. Yeah, whenever I actually get through getting the globs and the mithrilium, I have my mic in front of my map, so I have to move my head a lot. Might see if the chair goes up higher. Yeah. Because after that, I still need another 2. After the 25 and 6, I need another 2 spirit and 2 mithrilium to make the Doldrumor steel horn pieces. I still haven't made even the original Calcum piece. Like, I have the things, but I don't have the weapon made. Because I gotta run through this a lot. I don't know why I don't do it. I guess it's just because it feels so long. It was like weaving through the place. For the other ones, you're at least just running around a zone. Which even then, Maelstrom, it's like there's so many paths. And it's like trying to figure out which one you have done. Yeah, I mean, there'll be some adjustments. Cause I might try to move rooms, but we're working on stuff, so it might be a while before I can. Cause I am in a fairly heavily trafficked room. Yeah, it's nice to record. I don't even know how many things I've already picked up. Usually, I'm very acutely aware of how many I've gone through already. But it was like, I mean, just by experience, I can guess maybe 80 or so. I'll wait till the end to check. Just because it's whenever I see I have enough, and then I just kind of stop doing it. But that's the thing of I need 250, 250 to finish off the weighted and the honed axe pieces. So I do have to run it like a lot in order to get it. I'm gonna take a drink. There. Sorry, the chair is very creaky. Try to sit up straight. If I'm sitting up straight, I can at least see. Yeah, I'm not going all that thorough though. I'm missing quite a few that I know of. I see them, so I might as well just grab them, the ones over there. Yeah. I'm making a lot of mistakes since this is the first, well, not really the first time I've been playing. I ran through this place once with this guy, and with the short bow, and actually made a, which, I mean, as I said, he's not geared well, and so there are a lot of problems. But, I mean, they do work fairly well. Yeah, I know I'm a little stiff when I'm talking. It's just because it's hard to think of what to say. I mean, I'm farming, so. So that's not all that exciting. But yeah, I want to work on a few things. Yeah, for a lot of times the jumping puzzles, it's nice whenever I get to know. If I know them extremely well, then I usually am able to get through them. Which, the one that I haven't exactly been able to get through without at least using some kind of gimmick, the jumping puzzle, is the second Aether Blade site. But I'm gonna have to do it for a collection. But I mean, the guy that I've been having, if they're gonna be using the thing, I'm having them grab it, and he is a druid with a staff, so he can fly over some gaps. I haven't tried it yet, but so he may not be able to do it. But I might try to do it at least as legitimately as I can. If I run into a lot of problems, I might try to do it the gimmicky way at first, just to see if it can be done that way. But then I'll probably just jump back. Because I haven't heard anybody talk about the druid really being able to do that many tricks on jumping puzzles. I've been wanting to live stream because recording is there's a lot of stuff that just happens. It's not exactly random, but like I want it to be recorded, but I just don't know when it's gonna happen. Like, that's one of the things is whenever events, and I gotta wait for an event. But I mean, it gives a little company. Just talking to something. It's like I'm not all that used to talking to not even people. I mean, I usually am very quiet, or if there's a subject that I really do quite enjoy, then I do talk a lot about it. But I usually do know how much the person is excited, I guess is the word, about the subject. Which, I mean, they're usually nice enough to at least give a nod. But I try to stay off topics that I know people aren't going to find all that interesting to talk about. But yeah, I mean, people have been talking about projects that they've been working on, and it's been pretty cool. I have a friend who wants to get into game designing, but he is busy a lot, So his channel is in my subscription. He was recording like a couple of his test runs through his class he was doing. Was making him build a game. And he was doing some test runs through it, and I found it interesting. Like I hadn't really seen a game at that point, and didn't quite understand what was going on. And he did explain it fairly well. It's just a lot of stuff I never thought about. Maybe some stuff that I probably should have already known. But I mean, I've shown his video around to pretty much everybody that would see it. I left a comment on his video. I meant it. He's very talented. I just wish he had more time to do that kind of stuff. If he found it interesting. Which he said he does find it interesting. But as I said, he just doesn't have the time to do it. I have another friend that's working on some computer stuff. And he wants to make videos about it. He was gonna make a video about something, but the software crashed and lost all of his footage. But he wants to try it. I always have the urge to check how much I've gathered, but I mean I'm needing a lot of it, so it doesn't really matter how much I've gathered, because I need a full stack of each. I don't know, there's a good chance I'm not going to be able to get out of this. So close. Well, I'm close to the next zone, so I might as well just switch over to it. But yeah, I found their projects fairly interesting. They're very electronics focused people, and it's just kind of what they've found interesting as long as I've known them. I've always kind of been talked about making games, but they've never really had the opportunity. So I'm glad that, because they were both working on games, just stuff was starting to get in the way, and I hope they do get back into it. They have some real talent. Try to get the keyboard clicking to them, because a lot of times I'll make a loud noise because my finger will like slip off a key. So I'm trying to make it as deliberate as possible. still just on the first leg of the farm. I still have to go run through Grandarm Fields a lot. I'm at least wanting to go for another hour and a half. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if I can keep the people out of here that long. So, if I have to pass by, it's fine. I remember I was recording, back when I was recording Skyrim, one of them came through and was like tried to be like really quiet, but they were closing this like really creaky door like slowly. They were nice. They were trying not to make it a problem. And I was like, so I was like, just shut the door, basically. And we died. That was funny. I did put WD-40 on the door afterwards. We're about 3/4 of the way through this leg of the farm. Which, I guess this isn't technically part of the farm. I was just trying to get my daily material. Which, we got one. I've done a couple of legendary collections, but never actually got through to the legendary part. Like, I tried to make Bolt, which I got the precursor, and then just sold it off. Because I was thinking about making my friends legendaries, because I just never play that often, and I kind of keep some of the materials. Like I still have my gifts of exploration, so if they do decide that they want to work on it, they can send me the stuff, and I can apply what I have. I just don't gather the ancient wood, because I don't really have much use for it. It doesn't sell for that much. And you also have to have a special pick for it. And it's like buying the final tier of the pick for something that I rarely pick up. So I just stick with mithril. But I mean, I do end up sometimes using mithril tools just to gather the iron. But a lot of the times I do switch over. I just don't think buying unbreakable tools is worth the investment. Because we were talking about if you farm a lot, but I don't really, beyond trying to get the mithrilium, and also I have the full stack of, well, not the full stack, I have 20 Alonian squares that I need for the 4th collection of Astralaria. I have 19 of the cords right now, and 1 Alonian square, so I still need to go through the next 19. Which I'm probably going to buy just because farming it, at the very least it takes a lot of the effort. Time. Takes a lot of the time. I've gone through and grabbed a lot of the stuff. Like the another tier 4 material that I went through and grabbed was the they're for the sprockets. I grabbed the mechanisms that I needed, which were about 6 gold. I have a lot of the stuff that I need for future collections. Just because I wanted to get through it as quickly as possible with the daily and have it the minimum amount. Because I didn't want to get to the tier 4 and that's 20. I needed to get 20 of the things and I hadn't started. And so we just kind of either had to buy all of them off the auction house. But there at least I have the base material, like the most expensive part of it. So it's not that big of a deal. I mean, I wish there was an easier way to farm the material. But we'll get to it when we do. Because I might put it on hold for a little bit after I get through tier 3. Mainly because at least because I am working on 2 legendaries at the same time. So if I can at least get 1 right now, and then just because even if I stagger them out, it just doesn't really bother me. I just want to get through one of them, and then I'll just head to the next one some other time. Yeah, but looking through it, it seems like the mystic coins are probably the thing that's going to take me the most time. Because I need to check on the forum, well, not the forums, it's the wiki. I think I heard that they added more ways to get amalgamated gemstones, so I might try to see if I can get that train going and like try to get through those events. And so, yeah. But yeah, I'll probably also try to fill the channel with some more games. I mean, I might not show everything. At the very least, maybe not all the farming. But yeah, I still got a lot of the stuff to go. Yeah, I decided to finish off the Raven collection just because I could have it in a straight row. So all the things that were required for the Raven were out, and I could just focus on the Astralaria. I usually play healers in games, so there's also I like to help people level. So and in World of Warcraft, that meant having some AoE people, like somebody that could AoE all the time. But in this one, since the credit isn't given unless they attack it, it's best to probably boost them up and then have the staff to heal them. And I also just like healers. Yeah. But yeah, I'll probably try to stream more closer to the afternoon than at night. Just also because people are less active in the afternoon. But one of the things I also do want to improve on is I have my sensitivity on my mic all the way up, so I want to be able to pull that down further to more of it, so you don't hear as much as the ambient noise around. Yeah. Hopefully there's not too much silence between the words. I did also try to make this more relaxing. I just also don't know how to put music to it. I was like, that relaxing music. And I mean, I could sing, but that wouldn't be relaxing. Cringeworthy, yes, but not relaxing. Maybe. There. Okay, just scooting down the chair. This is one of the first times I've actually gone beginning to end of the zones. I mean, I still haven't done the side islands, so it's not every piece of wood, but I usually end up finishing off. Yeah, that took me by surprise. Yeah. Listen, I haven't collected down here in a long time, so let's see how it goes. I'm interested in how much wood I've gotten. And metal. Usually I do get about 60 per run. With the wood, I'm usually done about a little bit into the second zone. So, but I don't think I've been as thorough as I usually was, like between the zones. So I didn't go all the way down, but also wasn't as thorough. Alright, now that we're up here, Let's check the numbers. I got 145 mithril ore and 141 elderwood logs. That is surprising. I mean, I did get a lot of side stuff, so I could probably open it up and I might be able to get the rest of the logs. See anything to break down? Not really. Yeah, I might just grab the rest off the auction house. It's only 9 logs, so I'll probably set up runs for getting through those. To get up the 250 elderwood logs and elderwood planks and 250 mithril ingots. Let's see. Maybe I had some sitting around. Let's see. Nope. Might as well grab them now. Which, it's not that much. I mean, it's only about 10 silver. Which, 14. So, that terribly a lot, but that would have been nice to save. Yeah. As I said, right now I'm working on 23. I need 24 for the end to the to third collection. Get the ascended weapon, and then the next one only needs 1, so it's 25. So. Let's see if I can grab the thing. Oh yeah, I forgot it stops. Oh well, I might as well just grab it now. I might give my sorry, trying to think. What did I do? Yeah, they're all kind of really spread out. Yeah, I'll have on my druid. He has a good bit of map exploration. The drill crafter, he still only has 1 point. I don't know, it's still 0. I'll be working on them some other time. Just try to get through it. Ah, that one. No, big blizzard steps. I can just take I can just take the portal from Divinity's Reach. So this one may not be that long of one. No, I guess I do have somebody that's in the Heart of Thorns area. So yeah, today shouldn't probably be that long of one. There, going off to do my daily. I forget to say what I was doing. As you can see, I have the first tier of the axe. I don't even have the first tier of the horn yet. Yeah, and the reason I won't be getting Verdrock is just because the things don't, like the footfalls don't mix, so there's not really a point in having the second legendary. One of the things I've been doing for my farm is I've been going around South Sun Cove grabbing the blooming passiflora. And that I can usually get about 3 gold a day just from the dailies and the passifloras. The blooming passifloras. I don't know what they're called. That's what you get off. I can't remember. It was kind of in my head, but I can't recall. One of the videos I was thinking about was maybe, because I've done it already before, I took this guy beginning to end, like from his level 10 mission all the way to the current, it's the one before this one, Living World story. But if somebody wants to see it, then I'd make another one. Because my Mesmer still has his level 10. So, and I was planning on building him up to Ascendant. Because I was thinking about having a DPS, a healer, and a tank. So, if anybody wants to see it, something I would work on. Since I would be gathering, but I'll have mithril tools, and I'm headed for my dailies, so just try to get them out of the way as fast as possible. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I might try to do the jumping puzzle first. See if I can get it done. I always hit the one that just bounces the thing back. Like, no matter what I'm fighting, that's the one that I end up hitting. I mean, I'm glad that you do a fair amount of damage. Yeah. Which, I think I just finished that quest, and the only time I've been over here is just to do this puzzle. So it's just been slowly building up. This puzzle isn't that bad because there's the safety of this place, so this is as far back as it can knock you. But, I mean, I've done it so many times that I almost have it memorized. Yeah, that's it, almost. Yeah, maybe I can do it. Yeah, it's probably not. Well, maybe. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, as I said before with the legendary, I was gonna do it anyway, so I thought I might as well record it. Well, actually, just getting knocked back really far. Yeah. I do hope he builds an audience. At the very least, they can say what they want to see. Because that is one of the things, I just don't know what people would want to see. I mean, There's some freedom to it. So I can make what I want. Which, I mean, even people here, I was like, I'm not going to make something that I don't want to make. And I mean, you can always suggest it. I might make it. I'm always open to suggestions and criticism. But yeah, most of the times, I already know what I'm doing wrong. I just need to work on fixing it. Yeah, I mean, that's it. No, I could fall off. Yeah, that makes it hard. Nope. Just don't want to push it all the way forward. There we go. I feel like I messed something up. I can't tell. There we go. No, I guess I didn't. It felt like I was close to, though. Yeah, one of the funniest things that I find is whenever I made those Skyrim videos, one of my friends was like roasting me about it. It was one of the funniest things. It was like, it always felt like I was whispering in his ear. Yeah, I think I got through it. Yeah, that's right. Couldn't quite remember. Ah, crap. Yeah. Fighting trolls is... I guess that's why it's called Craze's Folly. All the trolls. It's just like a little slowing that hits me. Ah, yeah, I remember. Yeah, I've done most of the jumping puzzles like a lot. Yeah, I didn't really know where the thing was, so I just had to move on. Yeah, I got a yam. Yeah, I might. Yeah, I'll be doing the World vs. World. I still gotta get 2 gifts of battle. I always do this jump through. I try to make it as quick as possible. I forgot to check what the dailies were, but I mean I kind of got them covered. So now I'll be doing the Shiver Peaks. I have somebody in Heart of Thorns areas, so they should be able to, I think I have them. So there, yeah. I still have my Necro there. Yeah, I somewhat enjoy World vs. World. I just never have a build that's really for it. So I usually am just off farming in the corner. Then usually me and somebody from the other team usually I don't know if it's on purpose, but because I would like go grab a camp and then like I would escort a couple of the caravans back to town, and then they'd go grab the camp, and they'd escort it things until their timer ran out, and I would just sit at the base, and then whenever their protection for the camp ran out, I would go grab back the camp. I don't know if they actually were escorting the things. I never really went over there when it was theirs. So I'll pop over to one of the guys in the Heart of Thorns. Yeah, I'll probably do the Gundarn Fields farm a little later. Just because my throat's starting to hurt. I don't talk that much. But, I mean, I enjoy talking. Yeah, I don't usually have much to say. Yeah, I'll try to get the Gundarn farm in before the next reset, and I'll try to do it more afternoon. I just am in a popular area, and it usually doesn't die down till kind of a bit late. So I'll see if I can move or something. I mean, might have to work with what I got. Yeah, I don't see many logs around. Well, I do know where there are quite a few. Might take me a while to get there. Yeah, I might just... I'll eat the 2 silver. Yeah, I guess I could have gotten to the grove and then run up to that place. It was a nice first live stream. Kind of got my thoughts out there. Kind of explained what the plan was. Yeah, I'll probably get into more details some other time. But yeah, getting the farm done is probably the most important most important thing to do. Gotta get through the dailies.
Diet sheep. Sheep. Your soul is mine. You never have too much trouble.
Yeah. I was thinking that he had one of the map completion things. Oh yeah, Gift of the Fleet. So, since he has Gift of the Fleet, I probably won't get it on my other guy. Just to kind of save some time. I might keep him in the Heart of Thorns place just in case something like that comes up again. Alright, I think I'm going to end it for right now. And I'll try to get back into live streaming soon. Yeah. See if I can fix some of those problems. Yep. See you in the next one.